animation has always been the strength of the Japanese. However, to reach the global level, Kimi no Na wa, or Your Name, is the second work to do this. The blockbuster Your Name swept Japan as well as many other countries around the world like a meteor shower in 2016. Shown in Japan for a year starting August 26, 2016, Your Name premiered at Anime Expo 2016 convention on July 3, 2016 in Los Angeles, California. The commercial success made Your Name the highest-grossing animated film of all time worldwide. The film was well received by critics. In fact, many praised the film's animation and emotional impact. And that is also the reason why today ASK Pop will do a review video about the animated movie Your Name, even though it has been aired for a long time. Your Name is a Japanese animated film and is adapted into a novel. The film is directed by Shinkai Makoto. Shinkai Makoto is a genius director, filmmaker, and novelist. He is known as the Witch of Sorrows. Still faithful to the romantic movie series, Your Name is a youth story with shy vibrations, vague sadness, and vague fragility. Your Name begins with lines of dreams and stars passing through prosperous cities. Your Name takes us to the beautiful Itomori region. There are lakes, forests, and ancient temples. The heroine Mitsuha Mayamizu lives in the town of Itomori, where there is a large lake in the center of the town. She lives in a remote countryside in a small town surrounded by mountains and forests. She grew up with her grandmother and younger sister, in a family that inherited the traditional Shinto shrine rituals. Her father, after the death of his wife, did not accept the family business but decided to follow the political path. Mitsuha, like many other girls, is becoming more and more tired of the dull, peaceful rural life. There is not a cafe, bookstore. The train only comes every 2 hours. The store only closes at 9 o'clock. No bookstore, no dentist. She wishes she could become a city boy in her next life. Surprisingly, there is no need to wait until the next life. Because of a miracle that happened, one day Mitsuha woke up in the form of a strange Tokyo guy named Taki. A vibrant, vivacious, gentle, and likable city boy with a busy life. Busy from studying to working part-time, he secretly admires a senior but is shy to confess. Day by day, with strange dreams that Taki and Mitsuha gradually realize, this is not just a dream anymore. They have actually exchanged bodies while sleeping. At first, both Mitsuha and Taki panicked. The two of them went from surprise to a state of gradually adapting and helping each other to be able to live well in each other's bodies. The constant exchange forces the two to adapt and communicate with each other. To avoid trouble, they leave messages, rules for each other, even a few funny pranks. The swap can take place and repeat to create new colors for the boring life of both characters. Mitsuha gets confessed to by her daughter, and Taki gets a date with a beautiful senpai to work with. However, it is hard to believe that this is just the beginning of a touching story behind. Two strangers have nothing in common like two parallel ropes intertwined to create a magical miracle. And then through those months, they gradually realized their feelings for each other, whom they had never met. The fluttering shyness and the fragile sadness are so covered with a sparkling color of the absurd, yet so sweet, miracle. The exchange of bodies turned out to be the red thread of fate that brought two strangers together. And when two hearts decide to speak, it is also when both realize the vague existence of each other. The magical comet appeared in the sky of Japan. The scene seemed as beautiful as a dream, so beautiful that it made people entangled, which swept away strange dreams and revealed a horrifying truth. The image of the red thread, or Asakai Ito. In Japanese culture in general, and in the East in particular, is a metaphor for predestined conditions. After all, predestined is what remains with all viewers after leaving the screen. Meeting someone in life, breaking up with someone in life, all are fate. At some point, when you meet a stranger, someone you have never met before, but that person gives you a very familiar feeling. Have you ever wondered why? Why does that happen? Teki and Mitsuha are like two separate threads that transcend time and space. The threads come closer together, knit together, then separate, bring us together and then cruelly separate. Then what remains is an invisible nostalgia that cannot be said. Ironic fate, the god gave them the opportunity to meet, live under the same Japanese sky but can't meet, let them text but can't call, can't hear each other's voices, clearly obviously living in the modern world. Why is it so difficult to communicate, to meet each other? What pain can be compared to standing face to face with the person you love, but the other person doesn't recognize you, falling in love, but not knowing the other's name? If it were Mitsuha, would you dare to board a train going to bustling Tokyo alone to find the person who swapped bodies with you every night? Do you dare go to them, to tell them your name, to let them know who you are, even if you don't even know the love in your heart? In the end, overcoming many difficulties, Mitsuha and Teki still found each other, all because of their iron faith in their own hearts. They are resilient people who do not give in to adversity. They follow the clues to find each other again, and at the moment when sunset falls, when space and time stop, they meet again. Here, all emotional limits burst. Although it is only a short moment, it makes viewers feel relieved because the two characters have fulfilled their wishes even though there is still sadness about an incomplete love. Perhaps the question, "What is your name?" will still echo forever, becoming a longing in the hearts of the two main characters and in the hearts of every moviegoer.
誰に会いに来た？大事な人、忘れたくない人、忘れちゃダメな人。誰だ？誰だ？誰だ？誰だ？名前は？
The first success of your name is the harmonious combination of everyday and fantasy elements. Fantasy elements such as body swap, time travel, natural disasters, are interwoven smoothly and logically. The story begins slowly, joyfully, but the more dramatic it becomes, the more emotions are pushed to the climax. Besides the excellent content, we cannot ignore the impressive look in the movie. The entire image of Japan is reproduced on an excellent animated background. Shinkai Makoto has been very successful in creating two different lands. The tranquil Itomori region and bustling Tokyo come to life as if on cinema screens. The scene is meticulously invested and unbelievably elaborate. The pictures are taken care of, The drawings are realistic. You will be stunned if you compare the scenes in your name with real-life images, almost no difference. The emotions in your name are almost all expressed through images. The sunset and comet scenes are meticulously polished and eye-catching. Rural scenes, urban scenes or festivals are depicted very realistically, describing the traditional cultural features of Japan, with bright colors and harmonious combinations to create vivid and magnificent movies. The film also reminded us of the terrible Tohoku disaster in Japan in 2011. Natural disasters claimed the lives of thousands of people, becoming a great pain and obsession in the spirit of those who stayed. The frightened character Taki discovered a terrifying secret when he saw the beautiful countryside in his memory now only ashes, trembling and turning each page in search of Mitsuha's name. The excellent voice acting of Kamiki Ryanosuk and Kamishirashi Mon also contributed greatly to helping your name touch viewers' emotions. The voice acting of the two actors when the characters have to exchange souls also feels different from when they are themselves. The film also cleverly introduces the audience to traditional Japanese culture. The spirit of Japan is expressed through images of wind chimes, sliding doors, yukata, torii gates, lanterns. Through your name, audiences also know performance rituals, rope braiding art, ceremonies, and summer festivals. Every meeting in the world, meeting and leaving, has been arranged by fate. There are times when you meet someone, you immediately feel strange that there is a very familiar feeling, even though you have never met. The same is true of Taki and Mitsuha's relationship. The two of them are interchangeable, adapting and helping each other. Gradually, two strangers have a magical bond and they feel they have developed feelings for each other, although they have never met. Beyond space and time, there are things that seem impossible, but they still try to find their love. Meeting each other and then leaving each other, leaving only vague memories and nostalgia that can't be expressed in words. Your name gives the author many different emotions. There are refreshing smiles at the innocent situations of the two teenage characters, but there are also heartbreaking moments that take away many years before the regret of a budding love. This is a movie worth watching for everyone. Let yourself be immersed in the intense vibes of passionate youth, in the magical friendship and warm love of family. At the same time, there are also strong emotions in the struggle for happiness, even if it is just a small emotion amidst thousands of pain. Thank you for watching today's video. If you find this video good, please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to support ASK Pop Entertainment to make more exciting videos.